watching Cityline Reel on Menopause. So we've already spoken about many of the symptoms that you can experience during this journey, and most of them are no picnic, but experts agree exercise can help. So here with tips for exercising during menopause is Samantha, who we met at the top of the show.
Thank you.
I love that we're doing this. You look strong and phenomenal. So first off, you say weight loss should not be our only goal, our only expectation when we are exercising at this point in our lives.
Please, no.
Stop it.
Yes. Most women, again, I said it earlier, that come to me, yes, they are struggling with menopause weight gain, but to use exercise as a strategy is not going to work.
Right.
And that's why most women come to me, because they're like, I'm working out hard, I'm doing all these things, it's not working. And if anything, they're gaining weight. Right. So here's the thing about menopause. The beautiful things about menopause is the closer we get and the drops of estrogen, we start losing muscle at a very rapid rate, okay? Now, before that, we're losing muscle approximately, say, 3 to 5% per decade. But once you hit menopause, it's 3 to 5% per year. Ooh. Okay, that's a big jump. Okay. Now, muscle is very closely related to metabolism and bone density. So then it makes sense that the closer you get to menopause, you will see more adipose tissue and you have a higher risk of developing osteoporosis. Yes. Okay. Now, another thing that's so great about menopause is that hormones are stored in fat. Okay. Right. So as, again, our hormones start to decline, especially estrogen, our body is very smart and it's going to hold on to wherever it can. So we'll start putting on weight, especially around the midsection, right? And so a lot of women will refer to this as the menobelly. Menobelly, yeah. Now, there's also cortisol, which is also another very important hormone. It is our main stress hormone. But again, during perimenopause, so those years leading up to menopause, it's very hard to manage cortisol levels. So when it's out of control, it also helps to store fat. Around the midsection. So this is why I'm saying when you're exercising during menopause, yes, if that's a goal for your weight loss, you know, that's a separate thing. Really understand now that you're at an increased risk of bone fractures, heart disease, and Alzheimer's. So exercise is very good for those things. Yeah.
Can you imagine how weight obsessed we are, that stuff falls by the wayside because it's just like, but I want to fit into skinny jeans?
Yeah, but then you might have a heart attack.
But you might have a heart attack or Alzheimer's. Okay, so thank you for flipping that perspective for us. You're going to walk us through some functional exercises that can help get us moving. And we're going to start with squats. Squats. My favorite.
Probably the most functional exercise out there, because one of the things that we lose as we get older is the ability just to get up and off a chair, up and off the toilet, right? So you could just start with a regular body weight squat, right? So just up and down. And I'm just going to do a simple chair squat. So I'm going to sit down, I'm going to come on up, sit down, and come on up. But if you want to make this more difficult, then you can add weight. Or you can amp it up and you can do jump squats.
Ooh, good on you.
Right?
Very good. Get that heart in there, too.
There you go, doing some impact.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about push-ups, because that's a really good movement for your chest area. And what else does it help you with from a functional perspective?
Just for you to get off the floor. So what if you're sitting down and a lot of people will say, I can't get off the floor. I have to. So if you could be able to push yourself off the floor, that would be great. And yes, it's a great upper body workout. It's also good for your core. So for starters, you could do something simple like just a wall push-up, but you can take your chair now. So if you can't do a full push-up on the floor, you're going to actually elevate the floor.
And this is going to make it slightly easier?
And make it a little bit easier, And you're going to bring your chest down towards the chair. And come on up. Your core is engaged. And then, if you want to do a full push-up, then you just take it down to the floor.
Okay. So this is, you can start on your knees.
You can absolutely start on your knees, but I prefer to do the full, instead of doing the knee push-up, I do prefer to doing a full, like that full leg extension, doing an incline on a chair or a bench.
Listen to her talking while she does her push-ups.
I'm not anymore.
I'm impressed.
You're working and now I'm talking. See, this is how a proper instructor works.
Okay, those feel good. Let's talk a little bit about stress. So that's, you sort of talked about cortisol a little bit. What else do we need to think about when it comes to this time of our life and stress?
Okay, so cortisol is our main stress hormone. We all need it. We also need it for energy. But we can't let it get out of control. And a lot of times during perimenopause, just because of other hormonal changes, this is happening. So a lot of people will go to exercise to reduce stress, because exercise is great for that.
Amazing.
Now, although it is a positive form of stress, it's still stress. And when we can't manage stress levels as well, we have to be more strategic. So get rid of this exercise more, eat less. That will raise cortisol levels.
Right.
This idea that we have to push our bodies harder, okay, that is a bad strategy. Think about focusing more on rest and recovery. So the research is telling us that doing strength training absolutely should be your priority because of that muscle loss.
Yeah.
You want to lift heavy.
Yeah.
So you're maximizing and you're fatiguing that muscle within 8 to 12 repetitions, but only doing it every 72 hours.
Wow.
As opposed to every day or every 2 days.
Yeah.
Because we want to manage cortisol. And actually it shows that when you exercise every 72 hours doing that strength training, you will get more muscle, actually more strength and more power from that muscle.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
All right, Sam, you have another exercise for us.
Yes, it's skull crushers, and it's for the back of the arms, which a lot of women say, Samantha, how do I get rid of these bat wings?
Yes.
So we're going to lie on our back with our knees bent.
Okay.
And you can grab these 2 small dumbbells.
Thank you.
I'm going to grab this larger one. Your arms are extended right towards the ceiling. You're going to keep your arms perpendicular as you bend the dumbbells to the side of your head and then extend. So you're going to bend, keep those arms parallel. Now, if you want to make this a little bit more challenging, you can lift your bum up off the floor and hold a bridge position. And then even amp it up a little bit more. Keep your elbows down to your side. Do a tricep press, and then come up, and then do a skull crusher.
Sam, your advice is awesome, and we are going to break.
Thank you.